This is Sunny from Bellevue, and you've been watching Fight for Together.
Guess who's 3 months old? Guess who's 3 months old? 4.
3 months ago today.
Don't do that. He's gonna put a clip of me going.
How do you know me so well?
Let me tell you, I wasn't married yesterday.
We finished working out. Today it was 6 months. So we did our after pictures. This is what it was like 6 months ago, and then 2 years ago, and then today.
It's like this. It's like, this was me 2 years ago. This is me now. You got leftovers right there that you're not eating. And you got leftovers in the fridge. You got leftovers everywhere. Remember, you go start on your quiet time, honey.
Hi. Hi. Oh!
We're making a Rube Goldberg machine. I made this ramp. We put the golf ball down. It hits this, and this is like the 5th time we've tried it, and it didn't work. And then this is a ramp. The marble falls down, hits all the cards, which hits the dominoes, which hits the other set of cards, and feeds the horses. Alright, ready? We worked really hard on this. Go.
We got Amazon Prime, like a trial period, and
Mom, are we doing group life?
Cammy bought a bunch of stuff. Goodbye.
Bought some fancy bandana bibs for the baby. I thought they're really cute. They're animal prints. I'm a baby. Ben just like spit out his coffee. Yeah, because we didn't have Amazon Prime, and just for the purpose of us not purchasing a ton of stuff, and I actually think it worked. And then as soon as Ben got Prime, I don't know if it was just coincidence, probably not, I got a bunch of stuff. It's so hard because Amazon Prime is really nice, but I also think it just can cause you to buy a lot of stuff that you don't need. And now they've got like those, you can push a button.
You'll get new products delivered to your door before you run out and never miss a beat.
That's crazy. Alright, I called this older man to tune our piano because it badly needs it. And I was talking to him, but he started to talk about like how people find him. And he said, some people find me on the internet and I call them back as soon as possible, but then they never call me back. And I think what he was describing is that people move on really, really quickly to, okay, well, you weren't available right then, so I'm gonna call someone else to tune my piano. And I think that was hard for him to like understand, because I think we've kind of lost something that generation understood, and that is like patience and even loyalty in a way, like calling one person, leaving a message, and not moving on to the next until you've heard back from that person. I don't know, it was interesting for me to like think about. He was so cute. Anyways, we get to meet him tomorrow, so.
Yes, let's keep going. Yes, you do. You're only saying that because you now think it's too hard. But I know it's not too hard because 1 week ago from today, at this exact time, you played this whole song.
Darn it. No, that's bad. Oh.
Good job.
I'm gonna ask Dad if I can open this. I'm having coffee.
I think he's saving those for your baseball games, okay?
Well, I tried to make a little harmonica sound.
Yeah.
It makes it it's really quiet, but.
All right.
Oh, we did it, Dada.
We are eating dinner outside now. Filia said it's so hot out there that it's freezing hot. I love it when kids mess up words like that because you know exactly what they mean. I'm gonna get dressed up for this.
It's time for Q&A.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Today's question, a number of people have asked it, and I have been avoiding it for a long time. Do you know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Birth control.
It's a touchy subject to a lot of people.
Because you say things and people put you in little boxes, and then we're probably going to offend people, and we don't want to do that.
We used birth control with the first 3 kids for spacing, to space them out. And then after we had memory, we have had trouble getting pregnant, meaning there's been large gaps in between kids just naturally. Around that time, we also decided to stop using birth control.
Right now, we don't use birth control. We don't have any plans in the future on using it. But when we lived in Seattle, we felt like it was like really weird to have more than 3 or 4 kids, so we were against that. Now we've just kind of accepted a different story and a different way of life.
When we first started having kids, we weren't really super excited about having kids. We didn't really, I don't know, want kids per se. And now, that belief has changed and we really want kids now.
When we've talked to old people, no one wants fewer kids. Everyone wishes they had more or spent more time with their children or spent less time with their job, less time chasing money, less time doing all the typical things that keep people from having kids. So we want to have a mindset that we're proud of when we're 80 and that we don't look back and regret. We don't want to invest in a bunch of temporary things, and we believe children are one of the most permanent things on this earth that you can invest into. There's a ton of pressure to take care of kids really well. And in our culture, that means college, extracurricular activities, fancy clothes. We don't believe that most of those things are base human needs. When we got married really young, we were 20, and we were pregnant in a month or 2. Everyone was telling us to wait because they were saying, you're not gonna have enough money, you're not gonna have a big enough house. Well, all those things changed for us.
Or you gotta focus on your marriage first.
Yeah, we didn't know what was gonna happen with all those things. But I'm glad we didn't make decisions based upon those things, that your income can all change. And whether college is valuable can change. We think kids need love, food,
Protection.
Just because you use birth control, we're not saying that you should stop and start having kids. That's not the point here. And we don't even think it's like a sin or God's gonna be angry at you or you're wrong or right. We don't see it like that. But for you, I want to make sure that you're making decisions that aren't based on fear, that we don't regret in 40 years, just because it's like a popularly cultural thing.
I wish that I had someone that would have told me to not use birth control and just let it be when I was young. I don't think I believed back then that children were a good thing. I thought it was just one of those things that like, this is just what you do. You have kids, you have a couple of them. But now I believe they are good and they enrich my life. As a 20-something-year-old, I definitely took it for granted that I could just get pregnant and have as many kids as I want, when I want. And life has taught me that that isn't true. We have not been able to have kids when we wanted to.
We gotta go.
Okay.
We're going to a baseball game. Thanks for asking this, Chris, and some other people. Two batters on, 2 outs, 7's up.
Hey, better. Come on, Seven's game is over and they won.
Domino side is supposed to hit this harmonica, to hit this notebook, to hit this book, to fall down on these scissors, to cut this, for this coin to fall in the coin jar.
Finale.
This is our second take. This is our third.
It did.